About to get it up and running, folks. Just bear with me for a second. I will be glitching in and out because I'm flipping between the screens and I've got it on full screen with Trainsimwell currently. All right. We're ready to rock and roll. How are we on? Everyone can hear me nice and clearly? Chat is open to subscribers only. We might be American Truck Simulator uploaded video still premiering on our channel. It might have finished actually. It wasn't too long of a trip. It was actually from Olympia up to almost the Canadian border with the American Truck Simulator content. We've got another one coming up later on today, which will be a little bit of a longer video. And then we've got one set up for tomorrow so far, but I've got other trips that I'm going to be rolling with later on this evening. I'll probably get another one up and running for tomorrow. So it will be a little bit more American Truck Simulator content than normal this week because I'm trying to catch up from the 2 weeks I've been looking after my daughter. The school holidays are finished and I'm back in the studio full time. I am planning to go out some truck spotting later this week. We've got a bit of warm weather coming through here in Sydney later this week, so I'm planning to get out and about and do some truck spotting in one of my major areas here in Sydney. Actually thinking of going somewhere new actually. That I haven't done any truck spotting before. Because the last 2 weeks I've been up and down around the Blacktown region. So, local. So I'm now finally be able to get out and about after looking after my little princess. School holidays finished today, actually. They did have a extra day today. But she was looked after today because I had some appointments to be attending to. Anyway, nice and clear. Everyone, chat is open to subscribers. Love to hear from you. Come and say hello. We're counting down. Now, there's these beautiful photos that I've been taking throughout the early half of here in 2024. Maybe at the start of last year. I haven't updated the countdown clock for quite a while. And, yeah, I've... got no plans currently for that. The current plans this week is I'm going to finally release a whole bunch of mods for American Truck Simulator that I've been working on. And I'm also in the plans of releasing my first ever Australian Textures real branding mod for Supermarket Simulator. Yeah, I'm taking it upon myself now to do that. So that's going to be a bit of a project for the next couple of weeks. I'm hoping I'm gradually working on it. Got some lovely products I'm going to be showing you guys throughout the videos the next week or two as we continue to preview the new products that will be coming through, all the amazing Aussie, some of them are Aussie brand, but some of them are not. You know, it's just items that I see in the local supermarkets here in Australia. So I thought it was about damn time that we had one for Supermarket Simulator because, yeah, you got UK and other countries and that, but, no Australian. And nobody wants to do it. So I'm like, well, I'll do it myself. Anyway, we're about to rock and roll. 20 seconds to go. Let's fire her up. Welcome aboard to the 96th edition of All Aboard Live. Got a great lineup tonight. Beautiful lineup. Got a fantastic show lineup. We're going to Birmingham Cross City first up. We're taking a couple of HSTs stacked side by side, double stack, really. Bang bang. So yeah, it's a little bit of a movement one. And how are we all doing? Welcome aboard. Thank you very much for joining me. We are here tonight. There's a little bit of something going on there. Anyway. Yeah, I'm in my studio here this evening. You might see a little bit of new lights. Yay! We got some new lights hanging up. You can see there how bright those are. At the moment, unfortunately, I haven't got any AA batteries for the damn remote that it comes with. So I didn't realize I had to get some batteries for it when I purchased this earlier today. So I need to go out again tomorrow and grab some some AAA batteries. So hopefully tomorrow night we'll be able to have your lights will be changing and all kinds of things. Or we'll just set it to a standard light, which Probably orange, actually, because it is Trade Center World, isn't it? Anyway, how are we all doing? Hopefully everybody is well. Tonight it is darker than normal here in the studio, but I'm trying to give you a lighting effect now here in the studio. So the plan is I'm going to get a couple lava lamps for the back there. I've got a couple lava lamps that I've got my eyes on. There is an orange one, there is a green one, so that I have seen at the local Kmart. So yeah, I'm quite keen on them. So yeah, I just need power supplies. Right, we're ready to rock and roll. So we've got a lovely stream lined up for you guys. So the Birmingham Cross City, the OE23 is what we got planned for here right now. So let's crack it up and enjoy. RPB 1986 is our latest community screenshot contest winner there. Beautiful photo looking over the Edinburgh Waverley station there with a bit of morning fog there. Lovely photo on that particular one. Right. We should have everything up and running. Right. Yes, we should. Okay. Don't ask me why it's only on one. I think it's only because it's yeah, nighttime and markers. So if that was day, it would be on that side, which it is. And then you got midnight, which goes the opposite side. So yeah, okay. I'm back on the ultra wide screen tonight, folks. I've moved the ultra wide back to my normal screen, and I'm using display captures on both my screens now. And I did have the plans to get a 1440p screen, another one. Those plans are going to be later on now because I really need to get myself a brand new chair. To be brutally honest, I've had this chair since I've had my original PC back in 2020. I've been sitting on this same chair for 4 years now, and it's half broken on one side of it, and it's just all banged up. It's got cuts, and I have to have a damn towel over the top of it because it's just so cracked up, and it's just the stuff's come off it and everything. It's just completely banged up. So I'm up and down about finding somebody to fix it because I would need somebody to completely, like the side of it's completely broken, so I would need somebody to absolutely pull it apart and solder iron the damn thing back together. But anyway. So anyway. This is the 96 edition, 96 edition actually. We don't say socks here in Australia. So yeah, we are 96th edition of All Aboard Live. We had 2 episodes last week, back to back, Sunday and Monday, because the Sunday was our special edition for the brand new 380. Absolute lovely loco. My sincere apologies for the sound, folks. It's yeah, the sound mod that I'm using for this is absolutely shocking, but unfortunately there's nothing I can do about it. The sound mod actually comes as standard as part of the East Coast Mainline 1998 revamp, which actually changes the HST's sound, but also changes the GWR on the side to the Great Northern Eastern Railway logo, which is GNER for short. And as you know, folks, we've got the fantastic helicopter view from last week back for tonight's episode. This is Skycam. Loving the lighting effects bouncing off the windows there. They look really cool. I like that. Check to see if we're on what live stream. Yeah, so I thought I'll start a little bit different this week. We don't normally do the dark ones to start it off. Sometimes we'll do a night one later into the stream or maybe towards the end. But I thought I'll change it up a little bit here tonight. I haven't done this particular trip myself. It's only 6.6 kilometres. It's not too long along here. So we got some some Austrian content on tonight, actually. So we're going to be taking a trip along the Simmering Bahn later on. Don't forget, folks, we're live with Choo Choo Tuesdays tomorrow night with Train Sim Classic. I was hoping that the RSSLO route was going to be released last week, actually, because that would have been the featured presentation for tomorrow night. But unfortunately, it hasn't been released yet, so I'm still waiting for it. There is a new German route coming out from RSSLO for Train Sim Classic. So yeah, not sure what I'm doing at the moment for tomorrow night. I'm thinking of doing maybe West Coast Mainline, Trent Valley or something like that. Like get you guys appetizers warmed for what potentially could be the Train Sim World 5 core release for the UK route. There's a lot of speculation that the Trent Valley section of the West Coast Mainline is going to be added for Train Sim World 5, whatever they want to call it. At the moment, it's got a code name at the moment. I know it's got a code name because it's already been shown. So we'll just say code name next 12 months. That either been Train Sim World 5 or Rush Hour 2.0 or Train Sim World 4 Season 2. I'm such a Speedy Gonzales, so I need to slow down. So hello to my regulars out there that are watching. Hopefully you're doing all well. Get involved in our live chat. It is just gathering spider webs at the moment. Don't forget, folks, you can follow Australia Worldwide Entertainment at social media platforms X, like us on Facebook, and also come and join us on our brand new Discord. We're on Discord now, ladies and gentlemen, Australia Worldwide Entertainment, and the link is the right link now. I did fix that up, so yep, come and join us today. And yep, we've got a couple of people in there. We've got one of our subscribers has actually shared some Trains 2022 content. Some lovely Aussie freight content. He's got his own route that he's building. He's currently got over 500 kilometres of track, and he's planning to do around 700 plus. So it is a working progress track that he is building. And yeah, lovely screenshots he's been sharing with the community. He did share that there is another brand new Aussie pack coming out for Trains 2022. My time is short, so my time is already taken up by a lot of sims and that already. So I have no plans currently to get into that particular simulator. I also have some mates that have been in that simulator and have been saying what a lot of the community is saying and having a lot of desktop crashing issues. Yeah, I don't want to be getting into something that I know for a fact that it'll be getting a new edition probably most likely next year, because I did get told that the 2019 support is finishing up in September, and apparently the support for 2022's version is up till 2027, so I can only think that, well, surely they'll be adding another Trains game soon. Which is basically an upgraded model. So Class 158 releasing on early hours Friday morning here in Australia. It'll be releasing around 3 a.m. local time for the PC Steam. It'll be around about midnight, 1 a.m. for the Epic Games players. It'll be Thursday evening for around 7 p.m. or just after 7 p.m. for Xbox and PlayStation players. And that's the Eastern Standard Time Zone here in Australia that I'm giving you. So yeah, it'll be brand new DLC, the second last DLC of this current 12-month period of Train Sim World. We have a preview of the Expert 101 coming up this week as well, folks, and I'm expecting that one to be releasing next week. So I'll probably be safe to say I reckon it'll be releasing next Tuesday, maybe next Thursday. I'd probably say they'll give it a week for the 158. But being sort of not really a new loco, just, you know, we have to pay for it, a 158 again, and just have a couple little fancy features and a livery and stuff. I think it's a little bit of a disgusting, to be honest. But, you know, it's nothing to be surprised about. You know, we're dealing with Dovetail and their third parties who are dealing with crooks, you know what I mean? But us rail fans, you know, we're suckers, unfortunately. We want to do this. I don't just do it just for you guys. I share the passion. Because you guys might be a rail fan, you might not be a rail fan, you might be a rail fan that is in the making. And if you are, welcome aboard. I'll take you on the guided tour. I'm really looking forward to next month, to be honest. And not only did we got the Dovetail Direct stuff, but with the announcement, but we've got stage 2 of the Metro opening up here in Sydney. So I've got a big month ahead of you. And yeah, we're definitely going to be covering the stage 2 of the Metro. Probably not straight away, because I'm going to wait for the crowds to die down a little bit. So Yeah, I have got plans to definitely be doing tours of all the stations and everything, and we'll show you the upgraded Central, of course. The Central's finally getting another new station. Damn. Right. Central that I knew when I was a kid is not the Central I know now. I'll tell you that when I seen it in Vivid, I'm like, holy crap. It's changed a lot. If you look at Town Hall Station and everything in the CBD, not really much has changed since I was a kid compared to what it is now. It's pretty much the same. I think the tiling and everything is still the same. It's very, very damn similar. Not much really in that sense. Okay, we got to stop just here. So we've got 7543. Yep, there we go. Very good. All right, that was our first one here tonight, and nice one indeed. Hey, a platinum. I'll take that. Okay. This is All Aboard Live. You're with the Aussie Don, the Big Mac, the Godfather. I have many nicknames. I'm even known as a grizzly bear these days. With that, you see me with the jacket, the fur coat I had on last week. I went to my best mate's house on the weekend, and these little kids are like, "Oh, you look like a furry grizzly bear, Uncle." Oh, yeah, it was so cute. I was just cracking up, laughing. I couldn't help it. It was cute. So, all right. Where did I say I was going tonight? Oh, that's right. We're going to Austria, aren't we? Yes, we are. All right, simmering barn time. So we're going to take the ABB 424. Still can't do deliveries. This really pees me off. Really, really pees me off. Prepared a unit for service. I think that's from the upper end. Okay. Let's rock and roll. All right. 6:33. 6:33. So I'll do this in a bit of fog as well. Okay. Bit of a foggy one here tonight. Here we go. There's a foggy one to start it off and a foggy one to kick it off on this one. All right. I could have put Diametic Weather on. Would have made things interesting. But anyway. All right. Man, you guys are damn quiet tonight. Where is everybody? Wake up. Where's Chris tonight? Is Chris on the stream tonight? Where are you, Chris? Are we actually live? That's what I like to know. I'm just going to double check that, actually. I'm going to double check and see if we're live. Yeah, we got 6 watching. G'day to you. Okay. Just want to kick back, relax, and enjoy. All right. If you are French, bonjour. 6JX9 2907 service. This end. I was hoping for the other end, but anyway. No, it's all good. Unlock the doors. Instrument lights. I don't need the cab lights on. It's daytime, don't need that. Need to get those lights on. Oh, there's the night jet. I hope they officially release that into the sim eventually. The night jet is the overnight service that they have with the 111.6s, and there we go. It's got a couple of Creators Club paint jobs on there. There's another one just there, and then you got your standard one, couple of standard ones just here. So that's all your standard stuff that comes in the sim, and then there's another night jet at the end. This is the Creators Club, a couple of Creators Club paint jobs on there, the night jet, and there was another one there in the second carriage. Right, it's just standard on this one. I think we've got a double stacker though. Yeah, we've got a double dosser on this one. Very good, very good. So it is a 8-car. That is Sydney standard actually. 8 cars the maximum for a passenger train. There was talk for 10-car trains, but yeah, that I haven't heard anything about that since. I think the metro trains are longer than 8 though. Well, they're only one-level trains, and they're driverless unless there's an emergency. And then they do have people on the train that are trained professionals. Would be nice to put it into forwards. I'm so off the ball today. I think I have to stop up here anyway, because that damn... I think that train in front's gone in front of us, hasn't it? Crazy Aussie adventure with the alert. The alert. G'day, how you going? That train guy, hello. Welcome aboard. We actually got a guy called Train Guy that covers a lot of the stuff here in Sydney actually as well. He does a lot of interesting information actually. He was actually talking about, I was watching it just before the stream tonight. It was a video from about a month or two ago by him, and he was talking about, I totally forgot about this myself actually, because there was rumours, there was talks before the metro even started here in Sydney that they were going to do a whole, they were going to do a new line to Chatswood that would come from the southwest, and it was the Cumberland line. And currently the Cumberland line is in a different format, but yeah, there is, I still wouldn't rule it out for future, but I think more now the metro is sort of taking over the network with future routes here in Sydney. So I think eventually the whole train network may even be driverless with metro. I won't see it in my lifetime, but you know, when I come back as a robot in the year 2070 or 700 or whatever it is, the complete city will be like all space age. I'm joking. Yeah, so I was watching a bit of it, and yeah, I found it quite interesting, and yeah, I don't think Dundas would be a station as well, in my opinion. So I would rule that one out. How good is it to actually go over the bridges and not have the damn camera flicker? So cool. So you got your train sim classic experience with this. Yeah, whatever I did with the frame rate last week, it's actually improved the game very significantly, I'll tell you that much. I've got some new custom engine lines that I've never done before, And yeah, I'm finding them to be so damn beneficial. Look, usually if I'm flying through here, the frame rate would be shocking. It'll be like 24 frames. So I'm going around 37, 36, 30, 38 frames here. So that's not too bad. Couple of micro shatters here and there. Look, you're not gonna lose that. It's an Unreal Engine 4 issue. The Unreal Engine wasn't built for motion train simulation. So the only reason they use it is because it's cheap technology. Like, it's cheap. It's not, you know. It'll probably be the cheapest option they had. You think the amount of money they get from us consumers, you know, they would have done their own engine by now. But, you know, there was talk about it, I think about a year or two ago. I know they did say something about the engine, because there was a lot of people saying it would be nice to have you guys go step away from the Unreal Engine. So I know Matt, I think it was on one of the roadmap streams or something like that. It was a long time. It's a fair while ago now that I know that Matt actually, and I think it was JD actually, was with him, and they were talking about it for a decent 10-15 minutes. But yeah, they don't have any plans to move away from the Unreal. And I've just blown straight through the station. Don't worry about it. We'll just keep going. I'm so used to coming through here with like a high-speed train or something like that. Anyway, doesn't matter. Yeah, so we're live tomorrow night with Train Sim Classic with Choo Choo Tuesdays. I've got to post it up on the channel still at the time if you're watching us live. If you're watching the replay, that should be up there. And then on midweek, World of Trains returns this week as well after last week's terrible third State of Origin game. Don't want to talk about it. It had to be a winner, that's it. You know, that's life. Keep moving on. Let them have the shield for 1 year and then we'll give it back to us. I lost a lot of money last week. Anyway, so midweek World of Trains is back on Wednesday, and I did see the sign back there. I think I need to, yep. I better start slowing down because we are coming into the station. Not gonna lose it up again. And then we're live again on Friday night, folks. I'm gonna be live with you guys on Friday night. Hey, yes, I'm gonna stay here for one night. I'm gonna go and see my mate on Saturday if he wants to have a couple quiet ones. But yeah, I'm gonna be here on Friday night for the Friday night ticket. So do join us on Friday night for the Class 158. It's going to be lots of fun. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. And then the following week, well, we don't know if we're going to be getting it the following week or we're getting it the week after. Like they did say late. They did say late July, early August. So I was penciling my pen in saying August the 1st. So I think it makes sense too to release it on the 1st of August as well, because that'll be exactly 20 days until the Dovetail Direct stream, and I think it makes sense to have a 20-day gap between the final DLC and the announcement of Train Sim World 5. So. I hope they clean up the passenger behaviour problems that have been occurring for so damn long now in the core release, but God, that's wishful thinking, isn't it? Probably they'll add new characters and they'll just be like, yeah, you add new characters, but you're not actually cleaning up the issues that they actually do, like circling around in circles, getting stuck between each other, getting stuck in poles, flying up in the air still from time to time, going in and out of the trains, actually going onto the tracks still on the suffragette line. Like, these are some of the issues that are outstanding. They've been going on for way too long now, and it's just, you know, it's just an eye-opener, Like, micro-shading and all that, you know, look, as much as we all want it to be cleaned up and finally optimized properly, I hate to say it, but I've been in the sim long enough now to know that it's not going to happen. So, unfortunately, that doesn't get told as much as I used to. Next station is 4 kilometres away. I think I shared with you guys a little screenshot preview of some of the items that are Aussie item brands that are going to be a part of my brand new Aussie branding mod for Supermarket Simulator. Actually on the Discord earlier today, and yeah, Rice Bubbles is one of them. The Kellogg's Rice Bubbles. The Arnott's Jats is another one. I can confirm. We also have some McCain cheese and bacon pizza in the frozen aisle. We have some. The quality streets have been replaced with Cadbury Favourites. We have some Yoplait in the fridge as well. We have the Mars bars. We have Chumble Chumps on the on there. We have the Kellogg's cornflakes, of course. I tried to get the 100th anniversary one, but I couldn't actually get a flat, proper one for that. The bread's been replaced with the Tip Top Sunblast. So some of the textures are going to be involved in the Aussie branding one from myself. So yeah, not sure if I'm going to share it with the public yet or not, but it might be exclusive. You know, I can keep it exclusive for the YouTube channel. So I've got to find a way to pack it all up and release it. Going to be posting up another episode for Supermarket Simulator tomorrow. Should be premiering around 5:15 PM tomorrow local time. Coming into Tunitz. Pronunciation could be incorrect, I apologise. Ah, that's what's happening. I was wondering why I was talking so stupid. I felt like I had an echo, and it turns out that my microphone underneath had both sides of the microphone working. I've got like a full 3D microphone effect that could happen. Like if I press a button, it changes it from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4, so it's like full 360. So if you know, you can actually get somebody. It's like a studio mic where you actually perform the music. In my spare time, I do a bit of rap music myself. I'm not going to give you an example live. We're not here for music. We're here for trains. But yeah, it's just a little hobby that I do. Huh. There's one. How do you get that? That's it. So yeah, I'm currently working on a rap album at the moment. I've done a couple of rap albums in the past, but yeah, I have a new one called The Don's Throne. Anyway, next stop is 2.6 kilometers. This is definitely running better than what it was prior to my settings, because yeah, this with the fog would have been like 20 frames easily. It was bad, and I don't understand why. Like, I've been searching for a proper setup on Train Sim World 4 era for quite a while, and then I finally have cracked it, like close to the end of it. Anyway. Apologise for the massive micro shadows though. I thought it might have had something to do with the shadowing, because I've noticed a few bad micro shadows creeping back into the sim since I've had these settings. I thought it might have had something to do with the cameras going up way higher, but it's got nothing to do with that, because I actually pulled those out and tested it, and yeah, it's got nothing to do with that. So I'm not sure what it is. I've frozen up now, even just trying to go back outside. So these are the areas of concern that I've been concerned about with Train Sim World for quite some time, and these are the optimization problems that I wish they would finally wake the fuck up and fix. And I apologize for the swearing, but that's just that's just the brutally honest word of truth, the words of wisdom. Glognix. Next stop. I think that's how to pronounce it. Glognix? Glognix. Glidnings. Yes, I captured another train on my way back home yesterday, and I haven't posted it up on the channel yet, but yeah, nice little video of the Tangara coming in, heading westbound at St Mary's. It was captured at St Mary's, and St Mary's at the moment is getting completely redone with the station because of Metro. That's going to be the starting terminal for the Western Sydney Airport terminal for the trains to head to the brand new airport here in Sydney. So a fair bit of construction going on around the area. You might have noticed a few of my camera angles have actually changed also in American Truck Simulator with my content earlier tonight as well, folks. I'm actually using a brand new graphics mod on there, and it also changes the camera angles as well. So it makes the camera angles more higher up and stuff. And it's pretty nice actually. I'm quite liking it. It's by a guy called the Train Guy Gaming actually. There's so many train guys out there. I don't even know which is who. Who's who? That train guy could be the original. We're all train guys, aren't we? We're all train guys. We all love trains. Yeah, I got so much to catch up with my American Truck Simulator content this week because I'm planning to release about 4 mods that I've been working on for quite a while now, and I know I've been saying this for a while now, but I'm finally going to release the Haterbit Viper 389 update. So there's going to be a couple new paint jobs on there, not as many as I would have liked to have, but there's still an update to it and a couple nice little new skins that are going to be added to it. The Kenworth pack version 2.2 updates this week as well. The standalone freight market and AI traffic pack number 1 is getting updated this week. The 14th freighter T-liner, the former SWR Customs Maxi Trans trailer, the 14th paint job pack is getting released. If you want the trailer, folks, just hit us up on the Discord and I'll see what I can do. I can throw it up on our mega.nz page, for a quick second. I don't want to keep it on there because, even though the Samuel's retired, you might be able to fix up the trailer's lights and stuff, then and shadow issues. That's all they've got, and obviously just got to upgrade it to the current version. My nephew could do it, but because he does Prem and Blender and all that stuff, he knows how to work all that stuff. I think he does one that's even higher than Prem as well. He's crazy. He's a Japanese emanation artist, and it's just because he hasn't got enough time at the moment because he's in uni. So I'm not hitting him up about it at the moment. But yeah, I really want to upgrade the trucks and everything and keep them updated so I can continue to roll with them, because I'm not going to get rid of them. When they start causing issues where I can't use them, that's when I'll hit him up. I'll go, hey, can you fix them all up? I need these trucks, and I think the community does as well. So yeah. But like I said in the video, you know, like Samuel, you know, just had a gut full of the abuse by the community, and just, you know, I don't think he really had the time, because he wasn't upgrading as regular as he should have been. And yeah, I just, like I said, I'll thank him for the time that he had, you know, with the community, and all that, you know, for the years that he did provide us the great Aussie stuff. But hey, all good things have to come to an end, and that's, you know, just got to hope that somebody now in the Aussie trucking community for American Truck Simulator gets involved, and, you know, gives us some great the great trucks, the T909s and all that, 950s, 610 SAR, C509, 404 SAR, the T900 Legend SAR. The K200 is taken care of by the OTA mods. Now, there's a few of you guys rolling with the K220s, but I mean, nobody will hand me the keys to that. Anyway, not to worry. So, mods for Train Sim World. There's only one that I need to talk to you guys about today, and that is that the New Jersey Transit small patches mod has been updated. So there's been an update to that. Nothing really much to talk about. So as yeah, the Dovetail announced the 101 expert previewers this week, Railfan TV, on their YouTube and Twitch page channels. I won't be on it live because it's overnight our time, but I'm looking forward to seeing the replay of that. And you know, I'm getting the Expert 101, folks, and I've told you guys already that I'm a casual player when it comes to the safety systems and everything, so you won't be seeing me go full out razzle-dazzle with the buttons on that particular one. It's just I'm such a fan of that particular loco itself, is the reason why I would be getting it. Will I attempt it? Probably offline. I probably will. Just give it a whirl, and, you know, I'll probably end up destroying it. Not even be able to get it off the ground, knowing me. I've never really I've never conquered PZB and LZB on the way it is now, let alone the freaking bloody all the rest of the buttons. If you want me to be a train driver in real life, don't give me a German loco. Give me something. So EMU, that's easy. The UK ones are easy. The ones here in Sydney are easy. (8:22) local time. Back at our regular time slot this week as well, folks, of 7:30 p.m. So the last couple of weeks have been at 8 p.m, but yeah, it's been because of the school holidays. But I'm back to normal now. It's the reason why I was looking after my daughter through the weekdays. The mother of my child, she works through the school hours. So yeah, when she's working, she's at school, and then by the time she finishes and everything, she gets back to her in time to pick her up from school, because her school finishes at 3:20. So Yeah, I had a feeling the big camera angle would be really cool up through here. Look at that. Check that out. It's like going up through the Blue Mountains every time I come up here. I just, it just reminds me of it so much when I'm coming flying through here. It's like very mountainous. I was very excited about S-Bahn getting announced on here. I've played this on Train Sim Classic and it's such a great route. And when I seen that they actually had the freeway section of it, I call it the freeway because it's just straightforward, not high speed. I thought, sweet, they got the high section in it. So it's actually bigger than Train Sim Classic's version. Which is really, really cool. It's what got me more excited for it. You know, being bigger than the Train Sim Classic version. I thought, well, that's a first. So I know recently we've had the 218 release, the German loco, and I think Richie Rail actually, he had a little bit of a theory of what the routes would be, and I have to disagree with probably a couple. I hope a West Coast Mainline Train Valley is going to happen, but the German one I think is completely way off. I know he's thinking because of the 218 and all that. But I'm not sure what other routes would run on the 218. But I still think I would love to see something from Berlin or Frankfurt, you know. But yeah, the ICE 4 would be a damn awesome release. I would absolutely be really happy about either ICE-T or ICE 4 being released. I know he called it ICE in the when he was talking about it, he called it the ICE. And I did say to him in the message, I said, I don't think calling it ICE would go well with the German community. You don't call it the ICE no matter what. It's an inner city express. It's called the ICE. Don't call it the ICE. It's not an ICE train. I used to call it the ICE too. Don't get me wrong. I used to call it the ICE too. And then, yeah, I got pulled up. So I was like, don't call it the ICE. Don't call it the ICE. It's the ICE. Inner City Express. He's had this theory about the Oakville subdivision being upgraded and extended to Toronto. I don't know. I just, yeah. I still don't think that's going to be a thing. I think it'll be quite boring, to be honest, if they did that. I still think the UK, the US release will be the San Bernardino line. It makes sense, you know. We haven't seen any previews, we haven't seen any photos of it. I think it makes sense for it to be 12 months later, and like it's like the theory of the East Coast Main Line, West Coast Main Line, 12-month gap. The same thing, you know. So the San Bernardino line's definitely going to be, you know, the US route. I'll be surprised if it's not. So, but like I said recently, with Matt actually throwing a spanner in the works and saying that they're not finished with freight, USA freight, that also was thrown in a spanner in the works. So it's like, okay, well, maybe they are doing a subdivision again and extending it. But yeah, I wasn't really a big fan of it. Not a big fan of it at all. Okay. This is All Aboard Live. We've got 1 hour to go. We are 1 hour in, 1 hour to go. All right, so hope you enjoyed that trip. What else did I say I was doing today? Let me just have a look at... I know it's going to glitch out again. Yes, don't remind me. Okay, I'm just having a look at my information here. Man, we've got a very, very quiet bunch of people today. I don't know what you are doing. S-Bahn Austria, cathcart Circle Line Remastered Action. All right, that's what we're doing right now. Okay, so cathcart circle line is where we're going to go. All right. You're probably looking forward to this one, folks. This is a lovely route. I don't know where Chris is tonight, actually. I don't know where Chris is. Chris Arksworth, where are you, buddy? But he is a fan of this route. That's why I mentioned him. So if you are watching this on replay, Chris, I know you're probably not with us live tonight, but g'day to you. All right. The 2024 timetable is what we're going to be doing. All right. For class 380. Let's do it with some other one. We'll do it with the Stafford Connect here tonight. This is going to be 32 minutes service. 31. We're going to go to Nielsen. Okay, bit of rain on this one. Bit of light rain. Okay. Enjoy. It's going to be lots of fun. Really looking forward to it. Time to have a drink. To N33, Nielsen, the Glasgow Central. What the? Okay. Do not know what happened then. I just didn't want to play ball. That's supposed to be slow? Are you serious? How fast is it quick? Oh, they're saying quick now. Lol. That's supposed to be slow, but yet that looks fast. Okay. Whatever. TPWS and AWS operational. Okay, let's make sure the saloon lights are on. Beautiful. Nice. Okay. Turn on. Open. Close the cab area. That's where you hook. Put your hooks on. You can just hook your stuff up on there. Maybe your safety helmet or something. Would have been nice to have seen a safety helmet actually on there. Anyway. Everyone knows this paint job from the Class 377s, 375s, and you know Gatwick Express. I think one has had it as well. But I've done the skin a few times over the course of time. But not with the 380. So this is first for 380. Okay, here we go.
This is a safety announcement.
A beautiful, beautiful view. Have you ever seen Train Sim World in this angle before, my folks out there? It's very nice, isn't it? I'm speeding so fast on it, it's not funny. Approaching the first stop on our journey here. Paddington is our first stop. Hear a bunch of kids. Don't think I've heard that before. Can hear things up by that you don't hear normally in the game. Oh man, that's the thing that I've been saying to you guys for quite a while actually. You know, we've only got, you know, the same type of passenger. You know, we haven't got any kids or any old people. We've had a couple old people, you know, sit on benches and stuff like that. But we haven't had any, like, interactive, like, ones that go on the trains, like, with old people and kids and people that are disabled in the wheelchair. Like I said, would be a really good feature to see, like, a guard mode in the sim where, you know, we could potentially bring those sort of characters into the sim. But God help me if one of them went flying up in the air with the jetpack issue. So yeah, that issue would have to be sorted out before that actually happened. Because yeah, even though they did patch it, and it is way better than what it was. It does happen potentially from time to time. You could just see it, you know, here and there. It's not as major as it was in the Train Sim World 2 era. That was a major issue. White Craigs is next, or as the Americans would like to call it, White Crags. That's the UFO side. You can see the steam up in front. That is the ministry. I'll show you guys in this angle. You might not have seen it in this type of angle before. There's the UFO crash site. We come in peace. Found the Rosa Line wagons full of presents. Oh yeah. Found the Rosa Line wagons full of presents in Formation Designer. So I made a Christmas scenario in the Northern Trans Pennine with the Class 47 in green. In green. Oh yep. Pulling them. Oh nice. Yeah, that's the Christmas wagons, which were a special DLC. Yeah, that was that a Train Sim World 2 DLC or was it a Train Sim World 3 DLC? I think it was a TSW 3 DLC. But that's one particular route that should have received a master by now. Like that's one route that we all know the, you know, compared to the mountains compared to the one that they did recently. I still think it's River Games' best ever DLC. So the one that goes into Italy is definitely their best DLC. But yeah, I know the one you're talking about. You've Formation designed that one. That sounds pretty interesting. And they, yeah, British green version of the Class 47. Which is nothing unusual. Yeah, that's, I think that's reality as well. So that's pretty cool. William Wood is next. Okay. I think it, was it a DLC or was it a I'm trying to think now. You actually got me stumped on that one. That's actually a good question, actually. Thanks for giving me that, because now I've got to get my brain on. My brain is now switched, alright? I think it actually was... I think they actually added it at a later period, if I remember rightly. Yeah, that'll be a good one to do in Christmas time. That'll be a good one to do at Christmas time for sure. You know, I'm always looking for Christmas stuff for the sim around Christmas time, but like by Christmas time we'll be rolling with Train Sim World 5 anyway, so things will be completely changed. That's if they decide to. That's if they decide anyway. But seeing what I've been seeing, and at the moment, it's got all the it's the writing's on the wall. The writing is on the wall. You got the code names already come through. We're going to sort of more know about everything around September anyway, late August, you know, when things obviously get announced. But I think if I remember rightly, we knew what was coming before the announcement last year anyway. The Centenary Pack, which was the beautiful Flying Scotsman, was leaked through the Steam. It's like all the Steam stuff gets coded into ready to go for release and stuff, and that's how it comes up. And Epic Games, it's got everything there as well. So yeah, the data miners are going around and trying to see what is what. And I don't mind talking about it now because, yeah, it's, gone given. What happens every year, it's all a money spin, and, it's, fancy new toys and fancy new features, and, yeah, some of those features get tweaked and destroyed very quickly by Dovetail. Don't worry about that. It's like when they added the lightning bolts to the sim. That didn't last long, did it? They were really close to the tracks and everybody didn't like it, but everyone was complaining about frame rate, except for me. I had no problems whatsoever. And I absolutely loved the Lightning the way it was, and then about 3 weeks into the sim, they decided to tweak it and pretty much get rid of the whole damn lightning bolts. You hardly see them now unless you're on a high, like a 4K screen or 1440p screen like I am. I'm playing on the ultra-wide screen tonight, actually, folks, but I've actually shrunk the gameplay into standard screen format. So, I decided to do that. Hey, there he is. How you going, Chris? Haven't heard from you since last week. How you been? Hopefully you're going good. I'm doing really well. Thank you for asking. Yesterday, I think I got the... You think you got it, or you know you got it? It's like me, I had to wake my brain up just then. I'm still trying to actually think. I will eat you. With... don't know what that character is, but it looks like Chewbacca. There's my impression. I'm trying to think if it's actually a add-on DLC or not. I think it actually was, but it wasn't too much. I know I think I seen it on sale. It was like $3. It's been a while. Oh, drop. Oh, man. The gate transfer delivery on the DBBR 182. Okay. The gate transferred is the Toronto company, isn't it? That's the... If they did do that for Train Sim World, by the way, folks, it'll be the baby bullet train. I know there's a Toronto commuter timetable mod out there. I have showcased it here on the channel. So Yeah, the Baby Bullet train from the Peninsula Corridor would definitely be the one I would definitely go with that loco, and their coaches as well, the Baby Bullet coaches. So the gallery car, not the gallery car coaches, the other ones, which are very similar to the coach, pretty much the same coaches that were on the Antelope Valley. Yeah, they do use livery though. You can add if you're playing on PC. See, this is the advantages that the PC has. We have a timetable. We have a modded timetable for the Canadian Oakville subdivision, which actually comes with the Go livery for the Baby Bullet and the coaches. So I've already showcased that one. It was about, I think, April, May. I know it was early this year I did that. That was around release too. A scenario planner and scenario designer have been two great things that have happened to the simulator. It's you know, these were some very exciting features for the fourth version of Train Sim World. Technically, it's the same sim since Train Sim World 2, but anyway. But yeah, it's a very good feature. Very good feature. I've built some trains myself. You know, Aussie fella that has done some Melbourne Dan, which is a Creators Club designer. He's done a fair bit of Aussie content. He does Melbourne stuff, but he also does, and he's done the Pacific National, and he's done a few other things as well, and done some old school, freight that we have here in Australia. Well, we've had here in Australia, and yeah, I showcased that one a fair few months ago now. I think it was on the Kassel-Wolfsburg route I did that on, and yeah, he's got some beautiful content. So yeah, I've used Formation Designer with that because I had to build the train up with that. And because I use container mods and everything, they give other brands that are not official to dovetail to Train Sim World. I like P&O and Submarine and all that, like all the ones you see in real life in UK. They're in the sim because I've gotten those. The fantastic modder Itzia 165. It's got 9 different types of packs of containers, and I've even built formation designers with them, so they've all been done in the past, and we've got no plans for any formation designers currently. We're just got to go standard this week. I've got a very busy schedule this week with my other sims, and as I've explained to many viewers, I'm a modder for American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator, more for American Truck. But I do some ETS stuff from time to time. I actually did a Volvo FH16 paint job earlier today, but I used the FH16 in American Truck Simulator. So did say to you guys, the Scanias and the Volvos are the 2 European trucks that I like to use. So. But we see a shitload of those here in Sydney. In formation, it's possible to swap out the F8, the F4, and the Jubilee 10. It's not possible with the Flying Scots. Yeah, I know, it sucks. Yeah, I know. There is limitations to it, so this is the problem. They freed up a lot of the chains and stuff with a lot of things. Also, a lot of the chains were taken off the shuttles when they done the training center. But it's still, there is still some chains that are locked. So I think it's probably got to do with maybe the licensing agreements and stuff at the end of the day. So I know the licensing agreement with MTA is very, very damn strict. It's, yeah, that's probably the hardest license they've got. Like, it's, yeah, very, very, very tight. Anyway, we shall close those doors, get ready for departure. I didn't know if you were going to be on the stream tonight, Chris. You pretty late tonight, actually. We started at 7:30 local. So I'm not sure if you actually caught the memo last week that we were back to the regular time slot for this week for our Monday night streaming. So Monday nights are the only night that we do live stream half an hour earlier than Tuesday and Wednesday nights. So we're 8 PM tomorrow night, 8 PM local time. That'll be 11 AM UK, 12 PM Central Europe. That's Germany and Austria and all places around Central Europe. 6 AM Eastern States of the USA and in Toronto, Canada, and 3 AM West Coast USA for 2 hours of Train Simulator Classic tomorrow night. We're going to be heading to the West Coast Mainline tomorrow night. Yeah, the Flying Scotsman is actually my favourite steam loco in Train Sim World currently. The big boy from the US is the other loco I want to see in Train Sim Classic as far as steam is concerned. But I'm not a real big fan of steam. But not a big fan of freight. The only freight I do like is container freight. I'm all about the branding. If you see my AI traffic in American Truck Simulator, you'll know what I mean. Man, I got a lot of AI. It was way more than Traffic Maniac and bloody and Jazzy Cat, I'll tell you that much. In TSW2, the F4 can be seen being pulled into a truck. Okay. I haven't seen that before. I haven't had that problem before. It sounds like a massive glitch. Or error of some sort. You see, I've been, yeah, with the Halloween thing, I've been calling for a Halloween, like seasonal, I want to see seasonal things in the simulator, like, I know we got the little damn toy train thing. That was a complete joke, but it actually turned out to be quite funny, quite humorous and funny and a little bit enjoyable, to be honest. So it was a change, you know. It was something different for a change. So I actually didn't mind it. I actually blasted Howling Wolf at first about it, but yeah, when I actually got my hands on it, it was actually quite cool. So yeah, I wouldn't mind some seasonal features in the sim, but yeah, there's more things to worry about with Train Sim World that needs to be sorted out. Like optimization massively is the big one. The passenger behavior is another one. The damn incorrect sounds, I'm so over it. Giving up on that side of it. But I have to say the sounds of this one are 100% legit. This is yeah, it's pretty spot on. I know everybody will say, oh, this sounds like the Class 700, but that's just what they are. If you watch a video of this, a real life one taken off on the station, you won't hear any different. You see, Train Sim World doesn't want to end up being like Trains, the railway simulator. They don't want to end up being like that, where they just got, you know, train models like that. This is yeah, a simulator with real routes and real life licensing to a extent, because obviously the Isle of Wight doesn't have it. But even though we have mods that actually give the legit and Creators Club paint jobs, of course, that give the legit paint jobs for the Isle of Wight. I'm not going to mention that word, because if I do, my red-nosed pit bull will come flying out and want to chase after one. He absolutely hates them, and he's a killer too. He's a killer of them. He's killed about 7. Not when I had him. Not when I had her though. Like, I adopted her from a good mate of mine because I had nowhere to take her at the time. So I adopted her because I absolutely adore her, and yeah, she's such a pleasant dog, but she hates the CATs. She doesn't like the CATs, I'll tell you that much. I've tried to snap her out of it, don't worry. Like, since I've had her, every time she sees one, I'm like, no. Yeah, so... Yeah, that's probably got to do with the reason why it probably does look like that is because of the motion blur. I've been talking about the side of the trains for quite a while. They with the motion blur. See how blurry that looks like the Stafford Connect sign on the side there. It's like really blurry. And then you zoom in, it's not too bad. But when you zoom out, you can see it's really blurry. So it's got to do with that more so. Probably that's why. That's been a outstanding issue for quite a while, actually, with the poor text quality. Anyway, we're coming into Glasgow Central, currently on the West Coast Main Line. This is a part of the West Coast Main Line, this particular station. The terminus for the West Coast Main Line is actually here. Oh, yo, yeah, yep. I was too young when the Flying Scotsman was here in Australia. It was here in Sydney in 1987, 88, or something like that. Take off those wipers now. Now we're inside. Right. It's a good thing about this station now. It is pretty full with other trains, and just makes it more realistic. And yeah, I like it. It's nice. Right, there we go with the gold medal. The only thing that's really bugged me about this remastered update, this is what really peeved me off about Matt, how he actually said it. Oh, it's got all the TSW features. Now, and with the cathcart remastered, it's got all the TSW4 features. It's up to standard. But how's it up to standard if you haven't added platinum medals to the route? Tell me. It's not up to standard if you don't add the platinum medals. I thought everything was supposed to be updated. You know, all the remasters and everything. The other remasters got platinum medals now, but yet cathcart haven't. What's going on? I don't know if it's an issue or a bug or what's going on there, but yeah, the gold medals are still the highest, which I don't really care anyway. Like I've said to you guys, medals are just a the level and the medals are just a material to me. You know, you don't get medals and you don't get points for riding a train in real life, do you? No, you don't. No, you don't. You just get to enjoy the experience, and that's what it's all about. All right. I have to say that the A sets, and there's one particular some of the A sets here in Sydney, and some of all the B sets have them, but some of the A sets have this newer engine, and it just sounds so beautiful. Oh, it's absolutely beautiful. I love the sound of them at the moment, and they're just every time I hear it, I'm like, oh, it's like beautiful heaven. It's the best sounding trains, hands down. And I actually captured one of them on record on the shorts area of my YouTube channel. If you go to my home screen on my YouTube channel and you go to my Railfanning, like the train spotting playlist, over the last week I've actually put a video on there actually of the sound of it. That's the reason why I captured the video inside the train, because you can actually hear it. And it's like a whining sound, but it's just when it's winding down, and when it's winding up, it sounds even better. But when it was winding down, it sounds absolutely fantastic. And coming into the platform, and you'll hear it. It sounds absolutely fantastic. And also, you'll hear the PSI in it as well. So the announcements. Right, let's now head to our next route. So we're going to head now to a nice little trip on the. Let's see where we're going to go. No, I went there recently. East Coast Way. You know me, folks. This is my all-time favorite route. So this is a timetable by 2017-2018 timetable by Too Tall Taylor, and we're going to take the free AM. I wish the sound mod by here got added back in there. The Gatwick Express one is quite cool actually, but it only gives you one little section there. The Clayton Tunnel is undergoing engineer works until 6 a.m. and the trains have been diverted via Lewis to drive this service from Brighton to Lewis. Alright, so 5:21 a.m. service, and I hope you do enjoy. And we're going to do this one in a little bit of a... actually, we'll do it in a misty morning. Alright. I think they're actually supposed to be Gordon. I know there is a couple of them that are supposed to be Thomas Tank Engine, but obviously the bigger engine is obviously Gordon. So 1A03, here we go. This is ITSIA 165 sound modded. Here we are at Brighton. Frame rate's off its charts, 86 frames per second. Beautiful. Holy crap, I got the 12 car. Okay. Is it the 12 car? Yeah, I think it is the 12 car because it's all the way to the end. Yeah, it's a 12 car. There's one route I would love to see an extension and a remaster too. There is a couple of options. I don't think going down the West Coast Sussex line would be the one I would go with. That would be a complete new route, in my opinion, if they did that. I know there is a workshop route that goes down that way in Train Sim Classic. I've showcased it a few times over. Henry, yeah. I think I've seen that one actually. Is that's the one with the big eyes on it? I did see that. It's a brown one, isn't it? A brown logo. Okay, 7.5 to Lewis reverse. Okay. That's weird. Oh, yo. Oh, I know what I gotta do. I gotta probably go up to there and then reverse the train up into the other part of the station. Oh, actually, no, it's not. It's actually not telling me to do that, but I'll say that's what will happen. Toby is the brown, yeah, because there's, yeah, that's how long it's been since I've watched Thomas the Tank Engine. It's been a very long time since I was a kid. I'm 42 years old this year, so I'm pretty sure it's been a long time. I remember their eyebrows, though. It was the South Park before South Park. You could always tell that they were cranky. I think I remember the last time I actually watched Thomas the Tank Engine, it was like a comedy thing. It was like a comedian, like a thing. And then I remember one of them saying, oh, one of them came up and he turned around. I'm not being racist now, but the one of them said that, what a bunch of lesos. So there was a couple unions, I think there were, and they were both ladies. And they had the short hair, so it's turned around and it's like, what a bunch of lesos. Yeah, we got the celebrations down there. Oh, Brighton Albion must have won something. What'd they win? Now, Joe's gotta go blasting me now. Why am I stopping at this station? Oh man, so I'm so used to this route and I'm so used to stopping at the stations, London Road there. And, the railway guy, can I make a fantasy story about a train? Well, that's up to you if you want to do that. That's up to you. As long as it's, obviously, I was probably a little bit out of line just then, but I thought it was quite funny. To put that in. It was a comedy sketch from years ago. I think it was on Full Frontal or Full Fast Forward. It was a comedian show they used to have here in Australia. And they used to bag the crap out of Thomas the Tank Engine. Not bagging, but they used to do funny things with him. I've got something to do with the unions. Anyway. Yeah, fantasy story about a train. Oh, well, it's up to you if you want to, as long as it's appropriate. No? Well, that wouldn't be appropriate enough for the community for that to happen. So I wouldn't attempt to do that, and I wouldn't recommend people to be on the railways in the first place. So yeah, I'm not going to comment on that one. We just had somebody here in Sydney over the last 24 hours actually die and get hit by a train. So just out of respect, we'll not talk about that. So yeah, a father had a couple of kids in a stroller, and fortunately he was trying to save his kid, and he got hit by the train as well as the little toddler passed away. So happened up at on the at Carlton Station actually, where not far from Hurstville. So yeah, well, unfortunately somebody lost their life by a train here in the last 24 hours, or two people. One of them being a 2-year-old. It's a sad thing. In the history of the train sim world, the East Coast Way and the Gatwick is the East Coast Way. Sorry, Chris, I need to rephrase that. In the history of train sim world, is East Coast Way and Gatwick Express. I don't understand your question there, Chris. Actually, the East Coast. This is a like a special trip. That's like this is like a scenario that's been built. If you read the brief, I talked about the brief at the start of it. So potentially the other bypass has been closed and the train has to come up through here instead. So the Gatwick Express don't actually go up here in reality. So this is just like a fantasy thing, like we're talking about a fantasy thing. So just feels weird coming through here. Speaking of Albion Hove, the seagulls, there they are, up there. And Manchester United are coming here today to kick your ass. I wish. Oh, those days are gone. Man United hasn't been the same since Alex went, and I already told you guys that, and I'm not going to talk about football. I don't really, I don't follow the football like we used to, because here in Australia we don't have we have to pay for a service for the English Premier League, and I don't intend to pay for it because I'm already paying for another subscription service for the Rugby League. So I prefer the footy, the Rugby League. Unfortunately, my team's not doing too well this year, aren't they, Chris? They're not doing too well. We had a good week. We finally had a win on the weekend, though. That was good. Yeah, the Gatwick Express has had a few different liveries over the years and different logos and stuff, and this is the current one, but they've had a few changes over the course of time. There's a few logos that actually from Gatwick Express are actually not in Train Sim World. They're in Train Sim Classic, but they're not in Train Sim World. There's a couple of them that I would actually like to see in Train Sim World, actually. I like the one that sort of goes down like that. They're like the Tangara. It's really nice. Trying to think of the number now, actually. Yeah, so I got these new lights in here in the studio now, and unfortunately I haven't got any AAA batteries. I've got the remote for it, but yeah, tomorrow night it should be orange. So it might be orange. I don't know. Yeah, it'll be orange tomorrow night. Actually, no, I might put a green in tomorrow night, because actually we're on Train Sim Classic tomorrow night. I'm absolutely speeding like crazy now. Well, the unions are definitely going to be on me now, because they definitely don't like me speeding. Yeah, East Coast Way and the Gatwick Express. The Gatwick Express route is the Brighton Mainline. Well, the Gatwick Express runs on the Brighton Mainline. So that's the route I know. I understand the question now, Chris. So yeah, Brighton Mainline, which in Train Sim World terms is the London commuter. I think they've actually dropped that name because if I remember rightly, there was a screenshot contest winner that won over the last 6 months. I'll say that. And they put Brighton Mainline under it, so I think they basically gave in, and they're like, oh well, everybody knows what the actual route is. Well, hello, of course. Rail fans know everything. Rail fans know about your stupid little games you like to play every 12 months too, and trying to sell the game and you know make it think it's a whole new sim, but it's actually not. Like I said to you guys, if we're going to do Unreal Engine 5, it'll be a whole new sim, it'll be a whole new experience, there'll be no change, there'll be no transferring over. God knows how the hell they would do that. You'll have to remaster everything if you're going to do that. I think that might be one of the reasons why they've slowly started doing all the routes as well. Because I think they might be actually getting it ready to convert over. I don't know, it's just my opinion. I wouldn't be surprised if they stay with Train Sim World 4 and it's Rush Hour 2.0 or Train Sim World 2025 or whatever they want to call it. And I think if that does happen and they don't call it Train Sim World 5, I think the theory of the Unreal Engine 5 thing will definitely be heating up massively. As a big possibility that we're going to get a whole complete new sim next year. And then I say that the original, like the Train Sim World current will become classic Train Sim World, and it'll still be supported for some sort of extent, but knowing the history of Dovetail, it probably won't last long. Just looking at the numbers at the moment. There we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done, done, done. Right. They reckon I sped about 20 times. God knows I still got a gold medal. Right. Free trains, Thomas and Gordon, Edward, they are blue, the James is red, and the Harry is green. And I am white. G'day to you all. I'm actually Aboriginal, so there you go. Not just white. Right. We're about 4 minutes away to the end of the stream, so we've got time for one little quick last run. So we'll get a nice little one up and going, and we'll do a little bit of Raru Austin. All right. Little Raru Austin 422 action, and just gonna do a nice little short and sweet one. 7-minute one. It's 5:59 a.m. Nice little fog morning to start it off like we did at the start of the stream, and I hope you do enjoy. Here we go with our final trip on this week's All Aboard Live. Don't forget, we'll be back next Monday with episode 97, and we'll be back at the starting time of 7:30 p.m. in the east coast of Australia, 7 p.m. in South Australia, 5:30 p.m. in Western Australia, and it'll be 9:30 p.m. in New Zealand, 6:30 p.m. in Japan, 10:30 a.m. in the UK, 11:30 a.m. Central Europe, 5:30 a.m. in eastern states of the USA and Toronto and Canada as well, and 2:30 a.m. in West Coast USA and British Columbia, Canada. That's next Monday's All Aboard Live. Don't forget, we are live from 8 p.m. the East Coast of Australia tomorrow night for our Choo Choo Tuesdays live stream. And we'll be doing a couple of hours of Train Sim Classic. We'll be heading to West Coast Mainline and a few other fantastic goodies along the way. There'll be lots of fun. Looking forward to it. Why is it saying I'm on foot? I'm not on foot. I did see somebody say that they're having issues with a few of them saying they're on foot. No worries, buddy. Thanks for coming along. I appreciated your insight tonight. It was great. Thank you for watching. See you next time. All right. We got those lights on. We're ready to go. I closed those doors already, didn't I? Hello. There we go. Let's get some sea foam. I was going to say about LaserJet earlier. I don't actually watch LaserJet content because I just don't have time. Is he still going? Hello, everybody. He talks like he has got a pretty cool voice actually. He's a big rail fan. Freaking hell, seriously. I'm hardcore, but Jesus Christ, he's like above hardcore. He's just like insane. He's crazy when it comes to trains, man. I'm more into trucks than trains, but you know, it's yeah. I do love both things, but yeah, the trains are just, I don't know, trucks are more for me when it comes to, like, I'd mod for American Truck Simulator, so yeah, Train Sim World, to be honest, in my opinion, has weared off me very easily. I still love playing the game and everything, that's no given, but when it comes to trucks, you know, I do paint jobs for them, I do mainly the Camworth trucks. You know me, I love Camworth trucks. So yeah, my ultimate favourite Camworth is the K200. Absolutely love the K200s. 104s, the T909s, they're great as well. The T610 SARs, the Mac Tolerance Superliners. When it comes to European, it's Scanias and the Globetrotters, the FH16s. They're really nice. So all the time I've been doing truck spotting, even though I didn't have my damn camera on me on this particular day, but I've only seen one Peterbilt here in Australia, and I know the reasons why, because they are imported. So yeah, Peterbilts are very, very rare to come across, but they're such a lovely, lovely truck as well. When I seen this one, it was a purple one. Oh, it was so beautiful. I wish I had my camera on the day, but I was like, wow. This thing was a machine. It was a 389. It was a high cab, which is the ones I prefer to do when I'm doing paint jobs for them on ATS. Might do one actually this week. It's been a while. I mainly roll with Camworths, but yeah, I'll get one sorted for this week. So the Class 158 releases at the end of this week. That's another new DLC. Yeah, we're not going just yet. We're just like I did explain, we are doing one quick last one. We are doing one last one last one. Just see if it's legit. Sorry folks, I just had to sort that out. Okay. We are 2.1 kilometres, 2 kilometres now. Oh. There's one thing I hate about CFA on this particular train. It's just, it's got that real annoying buzzing sound. It just blows your earways. Imagine being a real life train driver and you hear that sound. God, you'll be just like, seriously, get me out of this job. I don't want to hear this. This is a health and safety act here. I need earplugs. And they thought working in a factory was bad. Man, that sound. Ooh. Yeah. I had a little run-in with, yeah, because he was running that Facebook page. Yeah, I'm not worried about it, I don't care. It's just, because he reckons I was stealing his spotlight. Yeah. That's bothered me. Nah. I don't hold no grudges. See what I mean about the lag on the sides of the train? Like, I don't know. I've been trying to work out how to fix that, and it's just, yeah, no matter what I've tried, and it just doesn't work. There's got to be some sort of lines in the engine. Fix it up. Anyway, let's zoom right out. That will end the gameplay today. You've got to love that angle. It's really cool. Okay, there we go. Very nicely done. 9 minutes 14 there in the end, 5 minutes 6. Let me get my little camera back in here, folks. Just had to turn it off for a second. I just had to do something that wouldn't have been appropriate on the camera. Right. So there we go with that one. I just had to talk to somebody actually. Got my moderator on the in the other room there. Right, there we go with that one. That was the BR422, and that will include this week's All Aboard Live. So we're live tomorrow again. Train Sim World will be live on Wednesday, and we're also on Friday. At the moment, we're going to be on for Friday. If we don't do Friday, though, we will do the new loco on the Sunday. So we'll do a special on that day. But Yeah, I'm still up and down about doing Friday at the moment because plans could change. But anyway, we'll let you guys know by Wednesday night's live stream if we're definitely on for Friday night. If we are on Friday night, it will be the Friday night ticket. Hey, because that's a streaming show that we used to do on Friday nights. So the Friday night ticket might be back this Friday. But at the moment, up and down about it, it is 158. It's nothing really major, to be honest. So yeah. Anyway, that will include the stream. Thank you very much for watching. We're live tomorrow from 8 p.m. in the East Coast of Australia, 11 a.m. UK, 12 p.m. Central Europe, and 6 a.m. Eastern States of USA, and 3 a.m. West Coast USA for our latest Choo Choo Tuesdays. And this week's episode is Train Sim Classic. Another couple of hours of fantastic rail action. Train Sim World on Wednesday with Midweek World of Trains. I'll post up the stream for tomorrow within the next hour, so do look forward to that, and set the reminder for it when you see it. And that is it for now. We've got an American Truck Simulator uploaded video premiering in 1 hour from now. That'll be our second one for today, and then we've got one again tomorrow. We've got one tomorrow before the stream, and there'll be one after the stream. And also there's a Supermarket Simulator premiere before tomorrow's live stream as well. So do look out for that. As well as I will be posting up some brand new rail shorts of real trains that I've done here recently here in Sydney from my train spotting I did last Thursday evening. And I will be doing some more of the trucks as well. So yeah, do look forward to those. And going truck spotting this week in real life as well. So, and because I am going somewhere where I need to go on a train, I'll do some train spotting as well at the same time. So there you go, some new train videos from that day as well. Whatever day it is this week, I will be doing it. So at the moment, I'm planning it towards the end of the week. So we'll see you then. Take care. I am the Aussie Don, the Godfather, three-time community screenshot contest winner, week 16 for Train Sim World in 2023. Won Deutsche Bahn week on the community screenshot contest, and week 6 and 26 for Train Sim Classics community screenshot Train Sim Classics community screenshot contest in 2023. I won Landmarks week in week 6, and I won the Sunrise week on week 26 last year. So 3-time community screenshot contest winner, me, the Aussie Don. We'll see you next time. Take care. Have a great day.